So, we've done it. As far as I'm aware, the purpose of this life is to become a master of our own destiny. To master life, to command exactly what we need, what our soul desires, what our heart needs. It's no different to becoming a 33rd degree Mason. The difference is, for me personally, I have refused, turned down, rejected offers to join secret societies, and journeyed alone, self-initiating, to become a master of my thoughts, and therefore a master of my emotions, commanding experiences to help me to navigate through the difficult terrain of the mind, and to take on the path, the journey from the head to the heart, because we are free to create anything we so choose. But because of the nature of the holographic construct, the matrix, the system of control and oppression, whatever you want to call it, energies, vibrations, put emotions into us, put thoughts, thought forms, fear-based into us, so that we are manifesting more of the same for confirmation bias, to turn our hearts away from the truth, which is love. The majority of humans are living in the mind, from the mind. So they are just part of the machine. They can never fully grasp what it is that they're dreaming about. So they can never fully create it. We have lived a whole heap of almost, a whole heap of very nearly, second prize, here's what you could have won. Like some sort of sick stick and carrot game. There was a period in my life which I will call the darkest part of my life. Some sort of no man's land between childhood and adulthood, as in full maturity. I don't mean age. Where I felt like I was dangling in between two worlds, one foot in each. Now, everywhere I go, both feet are planted firmly, and that doesn't matter whether it is this side or that side of whatever it is we're imagining is the dividing line. I found a chessboard once. That was the universe saying to me that I had completed the game. I know all 64 squares of potentiality, but also I exist outside of that. Not some sort of demigod. I never aspired to be in the pantheon. I just am God. An advocate for, a representative of the divine source consciousness that wills to exist and live through and in us all. I'm not claiming that I have completed the spiritual work, just that now I am free to be undisturbed as I continue. This is what it means to master. This is what it means to reach inner peace. And I want to say it was all worth it to get here. But two things. That's stating the obvious. But most importantly, I'm losing grip. I'm losing track. The sense of what has been is evading me. Rightly so. There isn't room in my consciousness for any hurt, any trials of the past, any knowledge and thought of them are just dissolving in the absolute truth of the knowing of love. Sure, I can recall, I can recognize, I can give recognition to that which I have experienced in the name of healing, learning and teaching. But feels like the phrase off the hook is so pertinent and relevant. Like there is nothing that is hooked into me which can hold me back, pull me or drag me down anymore. Because I realise all of that was an extension of the mental. So if an idea pops into my head now, I can choose to follow it and trace the momentum. Or I can say to myself, yeah, I remember you. And just breathe. Or just put my hand on my heart. And I am so grateful for me. So grateful to be this avatar. The one that chose this path. This path of burden, come being unburdened. Freedom via slavery. Life is easy. Trying to live is difficult. It's called trying. When we try, that's where the trials are, the tribulation, the desert, the wilderness. There are many names. But the narrow path always beckons us. It calls out to our heart. And as far as I'm aware, we can only stuff down that calling. We can only fail to heed the song for so long before it destroys us. So, instead, I allowed myself the luxury of living what is not for a short while in order to reach the truth of what is. And that is here and now. Where the rain is falling, not where it has fallen. Not a weather forecast. This moisture on this tent is here for me. The sound that it is making is anchoring me into this moment now. This canvas shield is reminding me there is always a way. Now is where it starts to get interesting and fun and playful. When man becomes a master of his own destiny, he cannot help but be delighted, knowing truly there is no one else to blame if things are not going the way which he would intend. So, watch out, world. Life is a gift. Life is a gift. May you be blessed with this knowing. Peace.